Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Bailey.
Hello. This is the way we start the show. If you find it annoying, you probably should go. 'Cause this is the way we start the show. Hello up there in Buffalo. And way out in Sacramento. I just keep going. Hello! Hello! Hey, everybody. Hello out there in Mendo. What's happening, peoples? Welcome to the show! This, of course, is Working From Home, and I, of course, am Ben Bailey. And this is episode, are you ready for this? This is episode number 60 motherfucking 9. 69. What a number. It's everybody's favorite number 69. Because you know what that means. It means this is the 69th episode of the show. That's all. And that's all it means. You dirty, dirty-minded people, you. Here's what it means. Cheers, you sons of bitches. We survived another week. Welcome back to Working From Home. It is a show in which we work from the home. I remember, and believe it or not, that's how we came up with the name. I was like, what should we call it? Well, I don't know. I think, where are we going to be working from? Maybe there's some sort of a title in there. Maybe we could come up with a name for the show based on where exactly it is we're going to be working from during the show. Like we could call it Working From the Parking Lot Behind the Old Winn-Dixie.
But that's not where we're going to be doing the show from, so I'm not sure we should call it that.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, we could say, here's another option you could consider. We could call it Working From Out in the Back by the Fireplace.
Okay, again, I hear your suggestions and I appreciate your thought, but we will not be doing the show from out in the back by the fireplace!
Oh, where are you guys going to be doing the show from then?
From home.
Oh, well, then we'll just call it Working at the House.
Working at the house. This is Working at the House. In a bizarro counter world.
Hello. This is the way we start the show. If you don't like it, then oh.
Laughter, real-time laughter in the room in the first 3 minutes of the show. Boom!
Hello. This is how we start the show. If you don't like it, bugger off. This is Working From the House. Sorry. Working at the House. Episode 69. You know what that means? Flip each other around you go. XO, 60. Sorry. I'm getting carried away already, and it's so early in the program. It's hot in here. I love it that I get hot, and then I just assume that everyone's hot. Like, wow, it's so hot in here. Like, well, maybe it's you. Up there right next to the fucking roof. I'm a tall man. I've mentioned it before. Those of you who know who I am, or what I am, or what I do, anything about me, know that I'm a tall man. just about 6½ feet tall. Not 6 feet and a half inch, 6½ feet, motherfuckers. Which means that I am often very close to the ceiling. It's right fucking here. I'm like, God, it's hot. Normal-sized individuals are like, it feels fine to me. Maybe the top 2 feet of the room are 8 degrees warmer. So when people are always saying, hey, how's the weather up there? Twitter, shut off, you bastard. Twitter, you will pay for this. It's such... Twitter is bottom left now. Bottom left. There's been a change. I don't know if you guys can tell from where you're sitting, if you're on the toilet or out in the yard or on a bike on your way to a bonfire. Whatever the case may be, things are a little different. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we moved you around. So your perspective is just a little bit different. If you could tell that, that'd be amazing. What's going on with the Twitter here?
Just you focus on you and you.
Well, I'm just wondering if maybe I should get the tech guy to come in. But if you've got it, the guy hasn't worked in like 5 months.
This is true.
We got so tired of the tech guy coming in and being such a douche that we just started fixing stuff ourselves. Yes, sirree. This is, you know what? I can't believe it's taken 69 hours of nonsense to come up with this, but whenever one of the phones goes down, we should just do like a musical interlude.
Oh, nice.
But Twitter's back. Welcome back, you son of a bitch! Will you stay focused? Stay focused, Twitter. Get with the group. You're bottom left. It's a whole new responsibility. It's no different. It shouldn't look any different for you guys at all, I don't think. But maybe the phone's flipped over the other way. Wouldn't it be crazy if the whole time the ones that were flipped the wrong way, it was because we had the phone flipped the opposite way? It would be. Yes, the answer is yes, it would be. Would be totally crazy, Ben Bailey. You crazy son of a bitch, you. Excuse me. Oh, man. It's starting to, the weather has changed here. It's starting to be spring, so now you can't breathe because the pollen, it's like if you know the dandelions, the pre-dandelion, like electric shock-o poofy things that pop up in the yard, and you blow and make a wish, and there's only 3 left. And you try to catch them and make a wish, right? Is that the deal?
I don't know.
Those things. So that's what spring is like. There's a week in spring in New Jersey where it's just like you walk outside and those just fill your mouth and your nose and your sinuses and your lungs, and you're like, it's so nice out here. I just drank sand powder, but it's beautiful. The sun is out. I've been in the house for 4 months buried in snow, and it's beautiful, and it's... Oh, it's good to be out in the yard. And then the leaf blowers start. So nice to be out in the yard and just enjoy the... Isn't it gorgeous out here? With the pollen settling on all of your body parts. Yeah, it's beautiful. Listen to the wood chipper. So nice to be out in the yard. What? It's a beautiful fucking day out here, isn't it? As soon as you start the barbecue. All right. Who wants a burger? Jim, do you have to do the lawn right now? What? What'd you say? I said you have to cut your lawn right now. The burgers are almost ready. Everyone's covered in grass clippings. Burgers are buried. The corn looks like a corn salad. The dandelions are. What is this, Willow? Just go back in the fucking house. It's not good. It's not good out here. Oh, spring has sprung, everybody. It's fantastic. Lawn won't grow. Weeds won't stop. Pull weeds are like, yeah? What are those fucking things called? Thistles? You pull a thistle out, it's like, fuck you. Is that I think that thistle's giving me the finger. You pull it out and another one pops right up. Yeah. We are here to stay, you fuck. I said, you fucking thistles. You. Like, we're just trying to survive, man. It's just like everybody else. Weeds are like the original go limp. You'd pull a weed and parts of it are like, no, no. Roots are like, just don't do anything. It's all up to us now. It's a giant leaning in. Hold on, everybody! Except for you guys at the bottom, just go limp, don't do anything. That's the key to the whole. Yes! Bye, guys! Parts that you pulled off. Son. An hour of that, and they're like. That's when I go over and talk trash. Yeah, you're not so tough now, you sons of bitches giving me the finger.
Who's cooking to death on the driveway? Who is it, you or me?
Behind me, they're like, is there another fucking... Was that there before? How many of these were... Neighbors are just sitting down. Son of a bitch! Ben! Do you have to cut the fucking lawn while we're barbecuing? What? Who wants corn? Hey, did you guys make biscuits? Is that cornbread? Oh, I love cars at the light. Or someone's just on the phone. Twitter, you son of a...
Twitter. What is your problem, Twitter? I start you again. I got it. I do it. It's okay.
Okay.
Connecting. Go living. Switch around.
Ah! Twitter, what are you doing to me? I don't got it. I thought I had it. I don't got it. And now it's time for a musical interlude featuring music. Hey, Twitter. No, we weren't doing anything. We were just waiting for you. Yeah, we were all just sitting around waiting for you because you're so self-important. That's not why we would wait for you. That'd be a reason that you expected us to wait for you. Yeah, we did. I was going to play the harmonica, but I didn't. I decided it wouldn't be fair to the people on Twitter that would miss it. I totally forgot what I was talking about when Twitter went out.
The lawn mowing.
When I was outside in the yard. I was out in the yard and I was making noise. I flipped it around. First it was them making noise, and then it was me. I
do enjoy a little bit of yard work. Makes me feel like a man. Like a human being. Get your hands dirty. Pull some fucking weeds out and teach them a lesson.
Get out of my Betty. You frisee.
I hate that shit. You ever have a frisee salad? Like, you just pulled this out of the yard. This grew in the yard. I stepped on it and it hurt. Why would I put it in my mouth? What the fuck is this?
I don't know. It's the good thing now. Everybody loves a frisee. It costs them $5 for you to take.
We also got this frisee over here that we got out of the yard. We'll give you all the frisee and $5 if...
I will sell a salad. People are silly. They don't know that.
In New York, whatever's the new fashion, whatever somebody tells you, right? People lined up 27 blocks. I'm like, what is it? Cupcakes? Fuck you. Really? What do you stand outside for 2.5 hours for a fucking cupcake? Go home! What the fuck are you doing? I'd be complaining about it through the whole wait. I put that cupcake in my mouth, I'd be like, I think we should get back in line. It's 2.5 hours. That was fucking amazing. I came twice, 2 times, 1 cupcake. Sorry, I just embarrassed us. Some people are like, uh-oh! Kids don't know what it means. And if you're a kid watching right now and you're like, yes, we do, you're not a kid anymore. Is the woman screaming because we're in Orgasmville?
Or just
Just because that shit was fucking funny
maybe
this
not
way.
pushing the right button every time.
Oh, right. It's a laugh track,
I meant
everybody.
to go with this one.
Oh, yeah, there we go. It's a nice roller. It's a nice rolling laugh. So I mentioned on the program last week that Emma and I have both been quite ill with the COVID, the nastiness. So I want to take a moment right now to thank you, babe, for looking after me while I was ill.
Oh, thanks.
Very,
Bobby.
very much appreciated. And it's a very different story when a man gets sick. Because I'm like, I think I'm coming down with something, and Emma's like, oh, you poor thing. He just has this like nurture mode that dudes don't have. You're like, you sit right down right here. Just sit down and drink some of this tea I made you. How did you? I just told you. How do you have tea? You just have tea on hand? She's like, shh. Just hold this damn cloth to your forehead. What the fuck? How do you have all this shit? Just sit quietly, Ben, while I rub this balm on your chest that I made from essential oils and roots of very rare plants that grow only in South America. Like, holy shit, this is fuck. She's like, shh. You just sit still. The chicken soup is almost done. What? How the fuck? Just put your feet up. Give you a little foot rub. Just put your feet up, finish your tea. Drink this much water every 4 hours. And don't fuck that up, because I will come in here. Together, we're going to beat this thing. We're going to get you through this. It's going to be okay. Shit's a little different when you get sick, right, ladies? I think I'm sick. Oh, fuck. Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? If you're sick, what the fuck am I gonna do? Sorry, babe, I know, I really don't feel well. Okay, well, you know what you should do is go in the room, in the guest room on the end there, and you stay in there and just lay down and do all that stuff for you that you would normally do for me. But in there, in that room with your germs. You want some soup? It's in there's already, you know where all your shit is. Do the cloth for yourself and all that, and put your feet up, and I'm gonna head out to the garage. There's some weed out there that's not gonna smoke itself, and
This whole you being sick is stressing me out, so I need a fucking break from this. So fix yourself up. And let me know so dinner's gonna be late then? Wait a minute, what? Shit's a little different for the men folk and the women folk when one of you is sick. And if you're in a couple that is both, same sex, then, you guys know who you are. You guys know which role you're playing. So, whatever point of view you're looking at this from, that's you.
You mean a bottom or a top? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't talk like that.
Only when you're being other people.
I don't know when I'm being a guy who might talk like that. Do I talk like that?
Another difference, when we're sick, we still want to have sex. You guys don't. We still do. Doesn't matter. You're like, get off. Hey, you're sick. You're like, I know, but look. He's fine. Oh, but you're sick. Oh, but don't you want to make me feel better? We always want to, pretty much. With deathbed, like, come on, this is really the best thing you can do for me right now.
Come on, Miss Nightingale, climb aboard!
Oh, and we'd have subtle little ways of letting you know when we want to. I would just come up and start humping you, whatever it is you might be doing. Hey, babe, what are you, You're like flipping the dishwasher. Hey, can I give you a hand with that? Let me give you a little, Come here, let me help you with those dishes.
Let me hold the dishes for just hold still!
Will you get the fuck off of me? Aren't you sick?
Yeah, well,
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do it. Gonna be a lot of babies coming around soon. It's probably already happening, right? There's gonna be a lot of... Please, can we name them? Let's not call them COVID babies. Please, this is horrible. Let's come up with something else. Alone time isolation. No, that's even worse. The isolation kids.
Isolation, baby.
Remember the quarantine kids? Nope, there's not a good name to call them when they're categorized in that fashion. It precludes them from having a good name for them to be called. Precludes them. Oh my God. Thank God for this show and for you peoples, honestly. That and the yard work keeps us going. I'll tell you what, when I had COVID, I would look out the back window and it was like, it fucked with me so much. It was like my own backyard didn't look right to me. It like, the lighting was off, or like, I was like, wow, do I have the virus in my eyes? Like, fuck. Hey, virus, get out of me! Yeah, that wasn't fun.
No.
Sorry, Downer. Oh, gosh. Oh, right, there's that. Everyone you talk to, it's like, you might as well, let's just talk about that. That's the only fucking, there's nothing really else happening other than that,
Yeah.
But,
What
yeah, we
was
need
your
to...
weirdest symptom?
What was your weirdest symptom? I couldn't smell nothing. I took a shit, I couldn't smell it. I lit a match, I couldn't smell that either. And I'm standing there with a match, like, why did I bother? In case someone comes over? Nobody's coming over. In the old days, that's right when someone would drop by. And it just blew the place up. Boom! And then, ding dong, fuck. Are we expecting someone? Do they have goggles?
Hi, can I use your toilet?
I once had to take my dog. I had a border collie, the Floof, the magic Floof, also the mighty Floof, or Floof and Floof, or a million different names, including Douchey, because she got skunked, and we had to like go and buy all this douche and soak her in it to get the smell off of her. And her nickname became Douchey, and my dumb friends, pretty funny, they hid little parts of the douche apparatuses all over my apartment. Like in a bag of chips. I'm like, really, guys? Come on. But they were fine. They were just, clean from the store.
Yeah.
So we like went to Quick Check at 3 a.m. and bought all the douche. And I go, these aren't for me. When I put them down, I put down like a dozen. And the guy goes, he doesn't even look up. He goes, yeah, you don't look like the type. So we bathed her in vinegar and water. I think we tried tomato juice too, but it didn't really work. So she just had like a red stain on her. For a while, she was black and white. How did I get started on that? Talking about her, I was going to tell the story of when I trained her to go to the bathroom on the grass, only go on the grass, and then we move into the city, and she's like, for 3 days, she's like, what's the deal, dude? Has my whole life been a practical joke? Poor dog, I got her on the median out in the middle of Houston Street. It's about 6 feet of grass wide by 50 feet long, or a block long, or whatever it is. And there's traffic flying by, and she's just looking at me like, what are you fucking doing to me? You really want me to take a shit right here, right now? This is like, I'd like to see you take a shit out here right now. You think this is easy? It's the middle of the afternoon. There's people all over the place. And you got to clean it up. If you don't, there's always a cop going by on a horse like, hey, clean that shit up. You're ruining this beautiful city for others. Meanwhile, his horse is dropping logs the size of my arm in the middle of fucking West 4th. Clean that shit up. Like, got it, officer. Horse like, you want some more oats, Bucky? We'll keep the city nice, won't we, horsey? Even the horse is like, are you fucking kidding me? Cleaning up the dog shit, that's a highlight of anybody's day right there. Thank God for the plastic bag, though, honestly. Like, that's going to be those people are going to be the last bastion. We're using recyclable. Wink, wink. No, I know. But like biodegradable, which you can get, and if you have a dog, you should do that too. But people complain about picking up dog poop now, but like imagine what it used to be before there was a biodegradable plastic bag to use. You didn't clean it up. You just try to kick it. I always felt like when we were in the city, so I would have to find grass for her to go to the bathroom on, and anyone that owns a piece of grass in Manhattan is like protecting it with their life. Like, get your fucking dog. I have one piece of sod and a tree. That's my responsibility in front of this fucking building. There is no way anyone's dog is going to shit on it while I'm sitting in that little fucking booth over there, right? So you got to like stealth run in. The dog's like, grr! And then snatch that shit right up. Hey, look, I already cleaned it up. So sometimes there's nowhere to go. People won't let you come on the grass. So I would have to sneak into the park after it was closed so that the floof could go to the bathroom. So I go in there, and one night, and she's like settling in. She's starting to lock in because they lock in. And and then, excuse me, sir, the clock is closed. And the dogs are going to be like, just fucking ignore him for like 1 minute and let me. I'm like, she's already, I can't stop her now. It's too late to stop. Just let the dog have some peace for a minute. Stop shining your flashlight on her. She's not a perp. She just wants a little privacy so she could work this shit out, man. I try to explain the situation. I taught her never to go on the pavement because I didn't want to scoop shit off my driveway or the fucking sidewalk and the birds. And now the poor dog doesn't know where to go. She doesn't know where to go. So they give me a ticket. They give me a fucking ticket. They're like, yeah, it's a great story. Here, you owe the city $150 or so, something. Oh, thanks a lot, Clive. Now these other stories are coming back from that period of my life, which is something I love about telling a story. So then, like, weeks go by, and the police come to my building because they're looking for somebody in the building. There's a warrant for someone in the building. Turns out there's one for me too. It's like maybe 2 months later, a court date came and went. I totally forgot about the poop in the park ticket.
Oh.
Didn't show up for the court date or pay it, because I was young and stupid, and I probably didn't have the fucking money. But so the cops came to the building looking for someone who was up to real no goodness. But so they got a list of warrants for the whole building, and they were coming in and like trying to figure out what they could about the guy they were really after through the other people in the building, and chasing down these other warrants for lesser crimes at the same time. So they came and knocked on the door to my apartment, which you can't just do that unless you're a cop. Like they didn't buzz from the street. They knocked on the door. NYPD, open up. And I literally have just unloaded a cataclysmic event in the bathroom. Like I was having stomach trouble. Like, boom! Oh, horrible. It's a one-room apartment. And the bathroom is right next to the front door, right? Right after I come out, and I'm like, oh God, I need to get away from here. And I did this, So I had a little bit of pride too, of course. But so then they're like, NYPD, open up. There's a warrant for your arrest. I'm like, what? Not again.
Some of you think I'm joking, but I'm not.
And so they come in. I open the door and they come in, and they want to turn and run the fuck out. They're trying to talk to me and ask me questions about stuff, but they're like looking at each other like, "Are you fucking kidding? Could our timing be worse? Oh my God!" And on top of the bomb that I had just dropped, I had eaten, like, I had literally, like, just discovered that I like asparagus, and I ate. So I would just make an entire thing of asparagus and eat the whole thing myself. This is one of 2 times in my life when the smell of asparagus pee worked to my advantage in a big way. It's so ridiculous, but it's the truth. So the cops, they were basically like, okay, just pay the fine, just pay the fucking fine. They asked me what I knew about the guy they were after, and they were like, let's get the fuck out of here. One of them was like, Jesus, man, did you just... Finally, he breaks the the silence. He addresses the elephant in the room. Did you just fucking... I want to say blow up that bathroom, but no one said that back then yet. It wasn't...
Oh, yeah.
Blow up the bathroom wasn't a thing then, but... he said whatever the equivalent was. Did you just fucking take the worst shit of your life right before we came in here? I was like, yeah. Sorry. And I just figured out that I love asparagus. So I know it smells like I'm dying probably, but I'm actually fine. I'm actually a little bit healthier from it. So.
Real-time laughter in the room.
Stop calling me out.
Sorry. I can't help it. It makes me quite proud when I've done it.
You've one audience member who's actually laughing. Oh, sometimes it's just cough still.
Oh, the floof. She was a great dog. A great one. She was a border collie, so she had this. They have a stare that they instinctively do. They look at a sheep until the sheep is like, why the fuck are you looking at me again? And then they're like, run! And then, oh, and the sheep are like, oh, run! Just same line as everyone! But so they can't help it. If they'll do it, they'll give you that. They look at you like that. Like people are like, your dog looks so worried. She's like, and like she had never been in an elevator. So like when we first took her in, she walked into the elevator and she just was like, and then eventually she was like, figured out, oh, we're going out the way that we came in, eh? I can't even remember where I was originally heading with this. The other asparagus pea thing is that's a whole nother story of a whole nother animal, which is a fun story. Speaking of stories, well, first let's do this, you guys. This is Working From Home episode 60, motherfucking 9, and it's time for Cash Cab Drive-By. Cash Cab Drive-By, folks. That means it's time to take a sip of your beverage and toast the Cash Cab and yourself and everyone you know that's a good and upstanding and decent human being. Cheers, motherfucker!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that one, baby.
Thanks, baby. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in with us. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Oh, we have some donations over on Instagram.
Oh, excellent. That's the other thing I was going to say. I would
you.
acknowledge the charity No Kid Hungry that is in the blurbs and link right in the feed for some of the platforms, couple of platforms. Platform. That, by the way, is the sound of the lovely and talented Miss Emma Gleason.
Oh, thank you.
She's back. I've got her. I've got her on a stick right over
Oh,
here.
you do?
Yeah. No, you sound like you don't want me to.
No, it's all right. Just feeling a little on the unkempt side, but I'm all right.
Did you want a minute to fix your hair?
Yeah, maybe. I just like, washed it like 5 minutes before the show started. But,
How's mine? I feel like mine is not moved at all because it doesn't move at all.
we raised $50 on Instagram.
$50 on Instagram. Way to go, Instagram!
Brad Thomas, and also people are asking about shows.
What sort of shows?
If you have any stand-up coming up.
Hey everyone, I do actually have live stand-up shows coming up on the 23rd of April at the Mayo Pack right here in Morristown. That's the Mayo Performing Arts Center. Right here in good old Morristown, New Jersey. 2 shows on the 23rd of this month, which is like 2 weeks from the day before yesterday.
Oh, is it?
No, maybe it's 3.
Oh,
No, I think it's 2. Anybody know what the date is? Yeah.
it's the 11th.
Today's the 11th.
Yeah.
So it's 12 days from now. Lost the accent there. But yeah, that's right. I actually do. I'm not in the habit of even telling people about the actual live performances anymore. I need to get back into that habit.
Yeah, we kind of forget that they're there.
I believe there are still tickets for the 6:30 program. But I believe the 8:30 is sold out.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to get tickets, please pursue that because we're talking about adding a show. It's limited capacity, 140 people in a very large venue that normally could hold 1,600 people, I believe. So you sit with your group. Everyone wears masks. It's done very safely. They're really on top of it. I actually popped in there once, and they're like kicking ass over there. So it's a big deal because they're starting to have some live shows again. So it's really exciting for them and for me. So if you guys want to come out, I don't know where you live, but maybe you want to come. Don't come from other states though, because you're not supposed to do that yet.
But for those people that can't make it to the show here, you're going to be on, well, it's a little bit different, but you're going to be doing a role on Blue Bloods.
Oh, right. Then, have you heard of the program Blue Bloods about the cops? Booked a role on Blue Bloods. I'll be doing a little acting. So it'll be like me, but a little different. Yeah, I'll say it. I'm in a robe and my underwear in the show. If that's incentive for anyone to watch. I put a robe on. Donnie Wahlberg was like, "Damn, dude."
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Donnie. But the director, who's an awesome guy, super fun guy, and took some good time working with me, comedian who's not really so used to the scenario of being on a set yet, as much as I would like to be. And they all work differently, so that's an interesting, you kind of have to figure it out. If you're a guest star, you kind of have to like navigate the fucking terrain a little bit, you know what I mean? Everyone was very cool. It was super fun. It's coming out on the 30th. That's when it airs, right? Yes.
That's
Talking
what
like
I've
I
been told.
had a producer. When was that? I just pretend I have a producer. What was the date for the
hello.
30th? It was the 30th.
What am I? Chopped liver?
No, I know, but I like the idea of pretending this is somebody else.
Okay. All right,
As
let's
Will.
do that.
Are you ready to be
We're going to
seen?
confuse people a lot.
They are so confused.
Yeah, I
and
did get a
it's-
question about whether it's that live laughter.
It's got to be.
Today.
It's got to be
Real.
getting to them a little bit.
Yeah. To answer that, yes, it is real laughter, but it's been recorded and playback.
That's fantastic that you're getting asked if it's real laughter. That's Emma Gleason, everybody. There she is.
Hey guys.
Chick on a stick. Play the Chick on a Stick music, would you, babe? Doesn't matter.
I can't remember which one.
Doesn't matter.
I think I chose this one for the.
Yay!
I have my own theme music.
Why to go? You Chick on a Stick.
The theme tune. Sing the theme tune.
Who did the theme tune for Chick on a Stick? Hey, everybody. It's
Oh, it's catching.
we're both just
Gonna go
coughing.
round again.
Like, this is a great show. Have you guys seen a cough show?
Oh, that was definitely last week. As you guys can tell, oh my cough. It's been half laughter, half cough from me tonight. So, my cough is improving a bit.
It is. It's getting better, and that's lovely.
It is. It's nice.
I'm no
Nice
longer
to be on the mend.
foghorning when I breathe.
Don't feel amazing, but I feel 100 times better than I did last week.
It's fantastic,
which was
babe.
when I felt 100 times better than the week before that. So,
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
yeah.
If you guys are sick or dealing with this, remember you're going to get through. You're going to be where we are now. And it's... to quote Van Morrison, you will not remember that you ever felt the pain.
That's a good quote for that.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. You'll remember, at least for a while.
But it's true, it does fade.
It fades. You get
Yeah.
through it, you know?
Forget until you get sick with something again.
Yeah.
How bad it was.
So how you doing, babe? Do you have you a news item of some sort or some pictos to share?
I meant to
Totally
ask
doesn't
you
matter.
before the show where I'm putting the pictos. I guess I'm still putting them in the old format.
Yeah, we're still doing it the same way for now.
I'm not really that organised.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you have them or not. We just wanted to say hello to you. Hello.
G'day.
G'day.
I did find a funny story though.
Oh,
It
yes.
doesn't have a picto with it.
All right, well, I guess we'll just have to look at you,
It probably should.
which will make lots of our viewers quite happy.
That's nice of you to say.
It's just the truth, babe.
Okay, so this is the story about a man and his wife who started up a live cooking show
Right on social media.
on YouTube, cooking show on YouTube. But there was something a little unique about him in that he was originally from Italy and he was a member of the mafia there and was on the run and was wanted.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so he'd
What is he like doing it in different locations every time so they don't catch him? Or?
No, he just escaped to the Dominican Republic, and then they started up this cooking show on YouTube.
Holy shit, that is balls.
He got caught. That's how they found out where he was.
What a surprise! Oh no! So they caught him or they?
Yeah. They caught him and arrested him. Yeah, he's from Rome.
Now he's producing a show from a different location.
Yeah.
He could. Maybe he could still do it. Maybe he could get a phone and.
It's funny. They say that the YouTube channel.
I call this dish a chicken on the run. It's a pasta for people who are hired from the police.
It's Goodfellas style where you have to chop the garlic with a razor blade.
Oh, it's so thin that it would disintegrate in the bottom of the pan.
Oh,
Boom.
That sounds nice.
That does sound nice.
Now that Ben's starting to be able to taste again.
Yes, I smelled banana bread. It was amazing.
Yeah, Ben, and he did make a big banana bread. That's in local news.
In local news, comedian Ben Bailey has baked a banana bread to serve 60. We had a dozen bananas. I know I talked at length about somebody right now was like, here we go.
Bananas again?
Here we go with the fucking bananas.
Banana show.
What is it with the guy? And he never does the phone thing. He doesn't even have one.
What's the phone thing?
Hello? Are you kidding? Hello? I made a big fucking. Oh yes, she's got one. Boom!
Before the show.
Bananas.
Thank God for grocery delivery is all I can say.
Oh, it's terrific, isn't it?
Yes.
We'd like these things, and they're like, "Would you like us to substitute our what we think?" You know, no. They're like, "We didn't have any black beans, so we gave you a watermelon." What? We're all out of almond butter, so instead we gave you 6 ears of corn. What the fuck? Are you guys just... Okay, sorry. But it is great. Groceries right to the front porch. So let's get back to your story.
Sorry, I finally adjusted my microphone.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
It's Emma Gleason, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for Emma Gleason, folks. Let's hear it. Give it up.
Oh, okay.
Give it up for you. Yeah!
I sometimes forget. Yeah, you got to do that for yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, you have to hit the button, babe.
Yeah, that's you.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Don't relax on your job.
So, was it popular? The show? Has it gotten like a shit ton of hits when they found out he was a criminal who was wanted?
Because I quite like this aspect is they didn't name the YouTube channel. So he's not going to profit from the crime.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You know, because otherwise...
They got it right.
I would definitely be like, oh, let me see if I can...
I would watch that for sure. This guy's like, so you take the fucking chicken, right? You smash it with the fucking hammer. You know that hammer with the spikes on the end of it? You mash the fucking chicken with that. Hot as you want for as long as you want.
And his wife's like, honey, it's dead. It's already dead.
Yeah, well, I'm beating it into submission.
It's all right. I bought it chicken. They killed it before it went to the store.
Oh, I'm glad we don't have a channel too. That's good. And I feel like we should stop making fun of them because I from personal experience, I know that if you think there's a person in the crowd in real life that might be a criminal, don't point it out and make fun of them for it. You dumb.
You know what? Like, people ask you, young comedians ask you all the time, not that you're not a young one, but comedians
Thanks,
who are new to the game,
Right.
ask you all the time, like, any advice, and you're always like, oh, I don't know. That's a good bit of advice.
Yeah, there you go.
That you're not going to get anywhere else.
If you ever think there's someone in the crowd that's a criminal or has a weapon and could hurt you, you're probably right. So don't pick on them or make fun of their awful shirt with the big collar and the stripes.
That's exactly the kind of shit I should say. I try to give them good advice. You know, I'm like, finish college. Just kidding.
Keep your job driving a bus.
No, I'm always like, try it. If you're gonna, if you're thinking about it, fucking try it. Or I used to say that. Now, so many people are trying it. I'm like, if you want to do it, don't kid yourself. Get a fucking job. There's too many comedians already. We don't need you. That's a joke, everybody. Chase your dreams. Unless your dream is to have a cooking show on YouTube when you're wanted by the law.
Then maybe you leave the dreams behind for a little, just have a sandwich. Sit and look at the fucking water.
What are you doing? Like the shit he's getting from his family.
Are you fucking kidding me? All you had to do was stay quiet. You start a cooking show? You don't even like to cook. I'm fucking losing my mind down here, Jimmy. I'm going crazy. I tell you, I can't eat another fucking lobster.
I mean, it's like
These guys are gonna kill me now because I'm
only playing around, you guys.
But it's funny, like, we complain about, like, isolation and having to stay at home and stuff. But I mean, I don't know how many years he was on the run.
Oh man, I remember living in the city. Yeah, you could.
Maybe
It's a lot. It's a lot on you.
Maybe he went a little crazy.
Even in a nice place, if you're holed up in a nice place,
Yeah.
you're still holed up. It's not great.
Yeah.
I remember living in the city, and Vinny the Chin was walking around the village in his bathrobe and slippers because he was, he was crazy. He was really wanted. That's the way he went. He's pleading insanity. So.
Right.
So he's out walking around with a robe on, smacking pine cones with a stick.
I guess that's the advantage of pleading.
Everyone's like, look at that guy.
Of pleading insanity is, you get to like not bother getting dressed before you go out.
Yeah, and maybe you really are insane.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you weren't at the beginning.
But yeah, how long
Like if
acting
you're
like that before you actually do?
Yeah, if you're beating your head against the wall to prove to someone that you're crazy,
It's not long.
maybe you got it. You might have done it. I was picking on these Russian dudes were shitting, talking shit and heckling me and talking really loud and at a club in the city once, and I fucking went after him.
Mm.
And the guy was like, "Laugh, you ever want to laugh until we fucking shoot you?" And it was like, what? The whole fucking place just got quiet.
Oh, jeez.
And I go, "Hey, are you gonna fucking shoot me because you interrupted me?" And the guy just goes, whoop.
Oh, wow. You guys can't
Pistol.
see Ben pull. Oh, some of you can see.
Lifts up his shirt and it's a fucking pistol right there. And I go, "Keep it where it is, buddy. Nobody's getting shot. I'm at work. You can't shoot someone while they're at work." So, it's just like, but everyone in the whole place was shitting themselves.
Yeah.
And then like maybe 15 minutes later, a dozen cops came fucking pouring into that place. And those guys were like on the ground, on the floor against the back wall, handcuffed. Really? Yeah. I mean, like, they didn't come in and they were like, "Where are the guys?" Or like, they just fucking woof. They came in like fucking stormtroopers and had those guys fucking hogtied.
Wow.
In about 5 seconds.
Wow.
And I was already off the stage, or I would have been tempted to be like, "Oh,
what did you say when
who's
you got...
fucking laughing now, buddy?
What did you say?
How's that floor taste, you motherfucker? You scared the shit out of me."
What did you say when you left the stage? "Good night, everyone. I'm Flanders Anderson."
My name is, you know what? I think I did.
Yeah.
I had a couple of times where I thought I was going to have to, more than a couple of times where I thought I was going to have to fight at least a couple of dudes from the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was never like one guy, but a handful. Those are all stories. I'm planting seeds here to also let you guys know that we're going to start doing Tall But True, the podcast again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so these are stories
I love it.
that can be told on there. So I'm going to save them.
I'll still continue to tell stories on this show as well.
Well,
I got to put you down, babe. I'm sweating.
That's all right. I was
My
gonna say,
biceps are like working here.
Who needs to work out when you have a
biceps?
chick on a stick to hold up?
Oh, these ones.
Wow. All right, I'll wave goodbye to everyone before you go.
Bye, Emma. So
See you
long.
guys. Bye. Good
Show us some love, people. Hearts for Emma Gleason.
I can see.
Keep in mind,
See
the
them
hearts
coming
really
in.
go straight to me.
Oh my goodness.
There's the ones on YouTube behind me.
Oh my gosh, oh golly.
Was going to tell you, it's
Yes,
actually
yes.
10 p.m.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Do you
so-
know where the children are? For my whole
I-
life, that will remind me. I remember it's just 10 p.m. That will
I
remind me of
know.
that public service announcement.
I know where the dog bird is.
Sparkleby.
Yes, he is upstairs.
Is he right upstairs, laying on one of his mini comfortable places to lay?
Why aren't you hanging out with me on National Pet Day?
Oh shit! It's National Pet Day.
Yeah.
We have to pet the pet a lot.
Are you ready for that? Or
I think I'm ready for that.
Okay.
Did we forget us? Do we like not do a segment, or I just like? There's
Oh,
no
probably.
shutting me up these days, folks. I just talking.
Oh, you told some great stories. They were
babe.
they were good. I was
Thank
going to
you.
make a note about something and say something. Anyway,
Anybody remember what the note was that Emma was going to make?
it's been a long and entertaining show.
Excellent. All right, so it's the end of the show. That means it's time for Sunday. And what holidays are we working with
Okay.
besides National Pet Day?
We have National Reach as High as You Can Day.
Oh shit! Reach for the stars, everybody!
And then we also have Look Up at the Sky Day on the same day. So
Here's a quote. I'm going to do a quote from something. It's not a movie, but it goes like this.
Look, Mummy, there's an airplane up in the sky.
it's not from a movie?
It is not from a film.
Oh, okay, so I won't roll that thing.
You can roll that anyway.
Alright,
It
I
might
kind of
be,
wanted to.
might be a bit misleading.
What's it from then?
Somebody already got it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's from a Pink Floyd song called Goodbye Blue Sky, which means I nailed the impression of this little girl saying, "Look, Mommy, there's an airplane up in the sky."
Nice.
I fucking love that song, Goodbye Blue Sky. It's very sad
Oh,
and heavy, but it's beautiful. Anyway, you reminded me of that. So, National Pet Day, National
Reach as High as You Can Day.
Reach as High as You Can Day. Those are two good ones.
And then we have National Scrabble Day. I know that one's not super interesting, but I know how much you love Scrabble.
I'm a Scrabble addict.
Yeah.
And at the risk of sounding a little bit cocky, I will kick your fucking ass at Scrabble.
Yeah, sometimes...
If you're only 12 years old or under.
Sorry, babe, go ahead.
Yeah, very frequently I'm like, feel that my man is distracted and there's attention going somewhere else and he's furiously doing stuff on his phone. And I'm like, oh my God, what's he doing on his phone? He's spending a lot of time over there on
Playing
his
Scrabble.
phone.
I'm
Yeah,
playing
It's always Scrabble.
playing a dozen Scrabble games at a time against total strangers. And I've been trouncing them for years. For about a year now.
But you haven't been playing...
But I don't play as me.
Yeah, Ben doesn't play like with his like Facebook profile or anything.
No.
He plays as player
No, because
No.
then people gun for me. They're like,
number...
I beat the fucking cash cab guy at Scrabble. Yeah, me.
Yeah, I don't know what his player number is, but it's a big long, like a double zip code sort of number.
Yeah, it's quite a long number. I could tell you what it is, but I'm not gonna.
Right.
Not yet. Maybe at some point. So National Scrabble Day as well.
Yep.
Scrabble, pet, reach as high as you can.
National Big Wind Day.
National Big Wind. Okay, great. If I'd have known, I would have prepared.
It's a funny national day to me because it's a national day because it was the day that the fastest wind was recorded.
Oh yeah, how fast
here
was that?
on Earth, 235 miles per hour.
Oh, Jesus,
Yeah,
that is insanity.
right.
That's faster than the world's fastest Indian.
And I get it that was like pretty amazing. Sorry, 231 miles per
231.
hour.
I was gonna say I thought it was 231. I wasn't gonna say that.
It was recorded on from the Mount Washington Observatory, April 12th.
Where is that? Is that up
1934.
on Mount Washington?
I think it might be.
All right, National Big Wind Day, National.
Yeah, but like, do we have to have a national day for something that only happened once?
I think so.
It's that significant.
We'll just change it
Alright.
every time. It'll be like, yeah, what's it up to? It's National Big Wind Day. 2-3. It's National. Hey everybody, happy National. Okay, so what else have we got?
National Barbershop Quartet Day.
Okay. Barbershop Quartet. My grandfather sang in Barbershop Quartet.
National.
It's true.
Oh, you did? Your grandfather did?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Good old JH.
That's very cool.
That was his name. For reals. Just 2 letters. JH.
That's quite amazing. Isn't
Didn't stand for nothing.
So,
That was his name.
so unusual.
And he sang in a Barbershop Quartet.
Well, if your name's JH, what other choice do you have? National Name Yourself Day.
Name yourself. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
It's a bit, I think it's a little bit late for most of us, but
Yeah, I thought that was a very strange one.
50 years, almost 50 years late for me. National Name Yourself Day. Okay. That's a lot. How many is that?
That is a lot.
Someone at home counting, could you tell us how many that is, please?
And I have one more. I
Oh, there's one more. Okay,
We
great.
can X some out if you don't like.
No,
it.
no, I want to come on.
National Unicorn Day.
Unicorn Day!
Yep.
Narwhals are like, when will it happen for us? All right,
next
let's do it.
month, narwhals, next
Let's do
month.
it. So we got unicorns. National Unicorn Day is terrifical. Name yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Reach as high as you can reach. Pet Day.
Yep.
Scrabble Day.
Barbershop Quartet.
Barbershop Quartet Day.
Big Wind.
And Big Wind Day.
Okay.
Okay. Holy shit, folks! It's time
Ready?
for like a big mouthful of Sundays. Sunday!
All right.
Show me some love, you sons of bitches!
On your marks. Get set. Sunday.
This weekend, for one day only, you better take your pet and put it on the highest shelf in your house, and then reach as high as you can and pet that pet, because it's National Reach as High as You Can on National Pet Day. And then fart as loud as you can, because it's Big Wind, 231 miles per hour. That's a hell of a word on a Scrabble board. Now go get your hair cut and sing, because it's Barbershop Quartet Day. And then give yourself a name! And worship a unicorn!
That is bloody awesome.
Oh, it's so ridiculous and weird. Who's making up these crazy holidays? I love them. Thank God you are. I have to keep breaking my fucking mic stand. I'm gonna have to get the tech guy in here. Some downtime between this show next week.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I think I feel up to this,
You
but
do?
I'm not gonna give
Alrighty.
I'm not gonna give it a name. We're just gonna do it
Okay.
because it's fun.
Woo! And your lungs are okay.
Yes.
Woo! You could do that for one of the musical interludes if you
I could. You're right.
need to.
From now on, that will be one of our featured musical interludes. Of no name.
Our Twitter goes out musical interlude.
Oh, Twitter, you're back. We weren't doing anything. All right, you guys, that is Working From Home, episode 69. I am Ben Bailey.
I'm Emma Gleason.
Come back for episode 70. It's Sunday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern. What else are you doing? Let's juggle some fucking chickens.